So, when you are given a team to lead, but the team is not following you, so is this the team's problem or your problem? So, hello, friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Masterclass with Tapas. This is the place for new age management skills and lifestyle tips for budding managers like you all. So, when your team don't follow you and they are not ready to follow you, then you have a bigger problem. So how to fix that? So watch my video till the end and subscribe to my channel, Masterclass with Tapas. Let me share some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. Inclusiveness, this is the most important principle. Over the years, countless employees have told me that they love to be feel important and valued. One of the most effective ways you as a manager can do this to include them in a decision making and formative process rather than just asking them to mindlessly follow the top of the line leadership agreed upon strategies. Customized approach. Many leaders adopt one size fits for all strategy. We need to appreciate that the fact that each individual reacts differently to the same situation given his or her emotional quotient or EQ. In fact, the same person react to a similar situation can vary across the time period given his or her emotional fluctuation. A successful way to manage this to get to know each person and figure out what is his or instinctive motivators are. Then personal touch. I have seen many instances where people work together for years without really getting to know one each other personally. People come from work every day while also playing out their roles as a parent, children, spouses, etc. When the personal issues arise, a word of support from the leader could put the employee in the right frame of mind to momentarily leave their troubles behind and get on with the tasks in hand. You will only be able to offer this kind of support if you get to know your employees with an open line of communication. Then use data. Most of us love to share, observe, and the feedback with our teams. Very often, person at the receiving end is not able to relate to what is being shared without giving evidence of that behavior. In this context, the usage of data is very critical. If you say something like, in the last 3 months or staff meeting on the company strategy, I noticed that you were silent. You will able to convey the point far more effectively than if you say you need to make contribution beyond your role. While it sounds extremely simple to practice, repeated feedback from employees in numerous surveys shows a high rate of leadership failure on this front. Then communication. This is one of the most underrated aspect of the team management, but it is really the bridge between the team and the leader. At a board level, silence from the leader has the team wondering what he or she and the company are busy doing, leading off the herd perception about lack of clarity on vision and strategy. It is extremely important for a leader to share his or her thoughts and his or her work effectively on a regular basis through a blog, newsletter, staff meeting, conferences, calls, or a town hall. People in the team not only know what's going on, but they can also contribute as well since they are the ones who the closest to the customer. Tact. Human beings are hardwired receive message from a person of a particular wavelength. A great example here is what I use when I have to sit down with the team members for appraisal and feedback. So what kind of feedback would you like to hear? What kind of wish you like to hear and what you need to hear? There is only one answer to that question, and without exception, it has to set the right context for me to share a candid feedback without facing much resistance. Another example is when I ask team member to move from a tactical plan to a strategic plan. Would you also want to drive your job or let your job drive you? Team management can lead to a happier employees. It is part of a team leader or a manager role to ensure employees feel good about when they come to the work, as it can have a positive impact on the business success. And we are all coming back to office from COVID. An example, when the company effectively managed teams and employees feel happy and valued, their market value and their financial performance can increase, the employee retention level can rise. There often a higher quality of customer service, and as a result the customer become more loyal to the company. To increase employee happiness, obviously the manager can encourage and then act on employee feedback, following through with acting feedback shows them members that their voice matter, prioritize work-life balance. Overworked employees are in danger of burnout. Encourage employee to take leave the office on time, or if the business allows more a flexible work schedule, like we all have now a hybrid way of working. And be transparent, openly communicate about mistakes, shortcoming, what you heard, result, more about the employee. Open communication gives a long way in making the team members feel valued. Even sharing team management plans can provide meaningful context. Effective team management helps the whole company run more smoothly uh, than the earlier times. A manager who excel in fundamental areas such as setting goals, delegating tasks, and providing consistent feedback is more likely to have engaged employees more than the others. Your employees may be talented, but it is the effective team management that can steer them into the right direction and help them to succeed. So, if you all like my thoughts, give my channel a huge thumbs up, share it, comment it, and subscribe to Masterclass with Tapas. So, let me wishing you all a very happy and prosperous Diwali. Till I meet next, bye for now. Thank you and take care.